So, welcome back. You know what I'm not going to do this time is I'm not going to waste time talking and explaining to the audience what we're doing. Instead, we're just going to record a freaking episode.
Yeah. It'll just be a nice little surprise for them.
Yeah, we'll just record an episode. So, Domino's Pizza is now using a robot to deliver pizza.
Okay, yes, yeah. Which I was telling you, I like that idea a lot.
I mean, I'm down with it. So what it does, though, is you have the option, and this is, right now, this is only in Houston, Texas. But you have the option, instead of having a delivery driver, you can have a robot, autonomous car come pull up to your house, and then you'll get texted a pin, and you go out and you put the pin in the code, and to get to open the door to get the pizza.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so this actually, the reason it interested me is because I called it. I freaking called it, alright?
Good for an old remedy.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, so a few years ago, I don't know if you remember me telling you about it, but I don't remember how many years ago it was either. I could probably Google search it. Domino's had come out with a car with an oven built into it. Right?
Yeah.
So hold on, let me look that up. Domino's pizza oven car.
That just seems silly.
It does seem silly.
Go again.
So the drive.com, you might recall that in 2015 Domino's made a big deal out of turning a fleet of Chevy Spark hatchbacks into the ultimate pizza delivery car, because they put an oven inside of it. And so back in 2015, whenever that came out, I was like, the next step is they're gonna make them driverless, because then the person and they've done it. They did. It took them 6 years, but they did it. I was right. That's all. That's it. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason I wanted to talk about that. Is I was right.
You said you saw another article though.
What do you mean?
You said you have more articles. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to get that one out there. So in Houston, Texas, they have pizza cars with ovens in them that just pull up to your house. Isn't that kind of scary in a way, though? That it's like you've got this car with a built-in oven driving around. Like,
dude, yeah, it's something that could happen, like get into a wreck or something.
Like it just seems a little dangerous. The next thing I have here is visionary plans for roll-up TVs, smart contact lenses, and invisible computers. So these are all going into development right now after 10 years of research, and it's like so these are now being worked on. So it's going to be a while.
Visionary lens?
No, it's essentially it's saying visionary as in like someone who's like, I have a dream that we can make roll-up televisions and invisible computers.
Yeah. I don't know what an invisible computer would do, but that does sound kind of cool.
Yeah, so let's see if there's anything else here. Scientists have created a new crystal that can be used to make computer displays naked to the human eye and boost smartphone battery life.
Okay.
Computer displays naked to the human eye. That's so strange.
Computer
This
display
revolutionary material was developed following 10 years of research and could soon allow today's electrical circuits to look just like glass and bend like paper. Ah, well, remember whenever they were coming out with those cell phones that you could bend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that this is just like a step beyond that.
Okay.
The semiconductor is 200,000 times thinner than a human hair.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's insanely small.
It says it's a few atoms thick.
How did they do this?
It's silicone based. Oh no, it's not silicone based. It says that it's as fast as silicone based ones. So like it's a semiconductor that works just as fast as silicone based semiconductors. So like for transferring data, but it's only a couple atoms thick. That's insane.
I'm down for that. That's actually baller.
Yeah.
So it's not.
so they're
It's in the
gonna use
making
that-
right now.
Yeah, yeah, and they're saying they'll make contact lenses out of it so that you can have an inbuilt HUD display to connect to the internet.
Oh, okay. That part I don't know if I'm down for. I don't know if I'd actually want to have a. Oh man, I don't think I'd want to have the ability to just be like, let me pull up the computer in my eye. Like, it's a cool idea, and I'm down for, you know, revolutionizing how we use stuff like that, but I don't know if I'd be okay with actually owning something like that.
So,
But do you remember when I was talking to you about they were making contacts that you could zoom in and zoom out with? That's what this makes me think of.
Yeah, that'd be crazy to have contact lenses that are binoculars.
Yeah. Like, 'cause think about how baller that would be to run around and be like, yeah, I just use this contact lens.
But I mean, that's basically just like a better version of a contact lens then, because like you could basically, instead of having to make different types of contact lenses for different people's eyes. Ooh, good stun. You know, like, so since like depending on what your vision is, you have to get a specific set of glasses or lenses in order to correct your vision. But if they could just mass produce a set of contact lenses that could zoom in and out to a X amount of, you know, degrees or whatever you call it.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for people.
Yeah, then you could literally just be like, yeah, here's your contact lenses, put them on this setting, and there you go. Like, so it would fix that whole problem of having to specialize for each individual person. But then also, for those who have normal vision, and I mean, I'm assuming it would work for people that don't have great vision, you could also then literally use it to zoom in further. Like, that's pretty cool. Right here it says, a smart window would find application in many situations. The product would essentially be a fully transparent display that is integrated in the window. If the display is switched off, it simply appears as a window. If it is active, it acts like a flat screen smart TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, in some situations, by integrating it into a see-through window that will free up space at the home or in the car, they can be used for other purposes. So I guess based on that sentence, it's like, yeah, we could also just replace all of the car windshields with it, and then you would essentially have an augmented reality where like you could just have your GPS built into the windshield.
Yeah.
Like, that would be pretty dope, right? Where it's like, hey, tell me how to get here, and then so like literally like without hindering any of your vision, it just puts a little arrow. Like,
yeah, and then you just follow that arrow.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, coming up, you're gonna turn here, and it does like a little line, you know, with an arrow.
What about for people who don't play video games?
Yeah, dude, that'd be so good.
Yeah, but it would suck for those people because like we've learned to navigate with video games like that. But like the people who are like, yeah, no, I don't play video games, or they don't play games that have that type of navigation system, I feel like that'd throw them off.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for people who, I mean, it'll probably be difficult for someone like me to even get used to. But,
oh, yeah, well, getting used to it is definitely still going to be hard. I just think it'd be easier if you already have...
Yeah, you know, I don't know if ergonomics is the right word for it, but the thing is, if it's designed well, even people who have never played video games would be able to use it. You know, after a few times, it would all make sense, because if it's just got a good display, a good ease of use, you know, you can just decide all that.
Yeah.
You there.
Yeah, so that's that. I thought that was pretty freaking interesting. So we're gonna wrap it up. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully
see you
this
guys.
went well.